Hello, my name's Emma, and today I'm talking about natural remedies to help you manage period pains. Unfortunately, a significant amount of women, including young women, experience a large amount of period pain, and it can be each month. So you have mild, moderate, and some women unfortunately suffering severe period pains. If you do experience chronic, very frequent and very strong period pains, you should always seek advice from a healthcare professional. Perhaps get it checked out from a medical professional and see if there's anything wrong. And also seeking advice from natural health practitioners so that you can get the correct remedies for your type of period pain. In general, we have functional types of dysmenorrhea or the period pain where there's no advanced medical condition, and we also have the secondary dysmenorrhea, which occurs when a woman has some sort of medical condition such as endometriosis or polycystic ovarian syndrome, some sort of gynecological medical issue that is contributing and causing the period pains. And obviously the functional one, where there's no medical condition underlying it, is a lot easier to treat in general. So here's my kit of remedies and self-help measures that may help you get through each month. First of all, I've got the homeopathic remedies. The two main remedies are magphos and colocynthis, and those remedies can help about 70% of women who experience period pains. So they're both pretty good remedies to have in your first aid kit to help manage period pain. And so the magphos is particularly useful for the woman that has the doubling over type of period pain. So she bends over or might push her knees towards her chest to relieve the pain and provide more comfort. And the magphos type of woman also benefits from warm packs and can get worse if she gets chilly as well. The magphos type of woman, usually, even though she's in quite a painful state, she usually is emotionally coping reasonably well. So she doesn't appear particularly grumpy or angry or anything. And also the magphos can be taken with warm water to help improve it. So when you take your little pills, you can stir it in a small amount of warm water and sip it, or you can take the pill and chase it with some warm water. The colocynthis is also for the doubling type of period pains where the woman bends over or pushes her knees towards her chest. But the difference is that this type of woman usually is particularly irritable, angry, and can even have outbursts of anger. And she's probably had a huge amount of anger throughout the month as well, which has contributed to having these colicky type of pains. So taking the colocynthis remedy is the better one for her. And then there's other remedies like belladonna, perhaps pulsatilla, or sepia can also be common women's health remedies. But always seeking advice from your qualified homeopathic practitioner to find out which remedies are good for you, particularly if you're not getting relief and as I mentioned, if it's the more chronic and stronger period pains, because you might need deeper work rather than just what we call the acute remedies. You might need more chronic work. So there's like constitutional type remedies and miasm remedies as well, which can break that chronic cycle. The next first aid remedy I've got is rescue remedy and rescue remedy sleep. So rescue remedy can be particularly helpful to take the edge off if you've been particularly stressed throughout the month, and then adding on these period pains has just made you even more worse. So you feel a bit on edge, or you're perhaps having anxiety. It's interfering with your sleep, particularly if it's due to anxiety. If you've had an emergency sort of situation that's caused a lot of stress and now you're getting period pains and anxiety, then taking a few drops of the rescue remedy in water and sipping it, perhaps every 30 minutes or so, can be helpful to just take the edge off that anxiety. And also, if you're in a huge amount of pain, that can create anxiety as well. So again, it can take the edge off the pain because it's taking away the anxiety. And it's helping relax you a little bit, because when you're in pain, you can tense up even more, stop breathing, all those sorts of things. So it takes off the anxiety so that you can focus more on relaxing yourself and doing your breathing, your nice deep breathing and relaxation exercises, so you can get through the pain. I've also got a few more flower essence type remedies. So I've got the bush flower woman's essence, and it also comes in a spray as well as the drops, and it also comes in a roll-on with essential oils. So the woman essence contains some flower essences from the Australian bush that are helpful for women in general. So this could potentially be for the premenstrual type symptoms as well as the painful type symptoms you get during the period. So the mood swings and the cramping pain. So the Croia remedy helps the cramping, and it has a few remedies to help your self-worth. And also for disconnection as well, to help the disconnection. And you got the billy goat plum for feeling a bit like yucky about yourself and having things like guilt, which can be an underlying emotional contributor to women having problems. And also the women's roll-on essence. So that has the essential oils that are useful for women's health, as well as the flower essences. So you can just roll it on and inhale. As women are particularly sensory, and so having the nice oils in addition to the flower essences can be quite beneficial for some women, and it's easy to apply. However, at the same time, the flower essences are quite easy as well. The spray one, you just spray in your mouth, and the drops you just drop under the tongue. And you can also put them in water as well and sip it. So taking those before the menstrual period, at the first sign of any PMS symptoms, can be helpful, and taking that regular as a general preventative can help you get through it, both physically and emotionally. And I've also got the general essential oil, and that has clary sage in it. Clary sage is particularly useful for period pain, and you could put a drop on your finger and rub it on the sole of your foot, and then another drop and put it on the other sole of the foot. If you've got super sensitive skin, then make sure you always dilute it. You You could potentially rub the drop on your abdomen as well, diluting it with a little bit of a vegetable carrier base oil. Magnesium is particularly beneficial for women around the time of the period because it's a anti-spasmodic type remedy. It eases cramping, spasm, tension, and it also provides energy as well. So this is a practitioner magnesium. So you can speak to your naturopathic practitioner to get the best magnesium for you. The powdered versions are particularly good because they absorb quicker. And I've also got the magnesium cream, which you can rub on topically. So some women benefit from it. Or you could also have a base carrier and add a little bit of the clary sage oils to it and rub on perhaps on the hips or wherever you're particularly sore. Getting a massage for period pain can be helpful for a lot of women as well. And doing the acupressure points by yourself, or even better, getting an acupuncturist or acupressure person to do it. Here is a acupressure band for period pain. As you can see, there's a little bobble, and that actually goes in the acupuncture point on your ankle. Spleen 6 is the name of the acupressure point. As you can see, it's on the inner part of the ankle, the medial malleolus, which is that knobbly little bit. You do 3 finger widths above it. So where that little arrow is, that's where the little bobble goes. And you wrap it around your ankle. Leave that on the actual acupressure point for a period of time. And then you get that sustained relief. Whereas if you're getting acupressure, you have to keep doing it, because soon after releasing the acupressure point, it can often cause the period pain to come back again. There are aura sprays that could potentially be used as well. And again, you can get it as a woman essence that is sprayed over the aura. It does contain some essential oils as well as flower essences. And you can get a practitioner to make one specifically for you with the woman's period pain essences, as well as the perhaps clary sage or rose geranium or something like that. And here is the cramp bark. So the cramp bark is a herb, Viburnum opulus, that is a good acute herbal remedy for cramping and spasming during your period. Taking a few drops in some water and drinking it, or having a good quality herbal supplement, can be quite beneficial. And the same with turmeric extracts. So the herb turmeric in a concentrated form. So they concentrate the active ingredient called curcumin and put it in a capsule. So taking the concentrated extract can be quite helpful for period pain as well, as it's a natural anti-inflammatory. And again, seeking advice from your healthcare professional for these herbal remedies, particularly if you are on any medications or you're sensitive or you have any strong medical conditions. I've got ginger and turmeric extract. So these are the actual root of the ginger and the turmeric. You can use them in cooking or you can acutely make a strong herbal decoction. In particular, ginger has been traditionally used, and it's also good for when there's a little bit of nausea sensation or even vomiting during the period. It can help ease that, and the warmth of the herbal tea is particularly good as well. And then if you can't access the ginger root, you can always use herbal teas in general, because the warmth again is particularly good during your period. Containing ginger, containing turmeric, rose petal is a good tea to take during the period as well. It's a very feminine herbal tea. And chai is okay as well, because the spicy herbs in it are warming, so you want to warm up the reproductive system. And so of course I've got the warm packs. So this one's a stick-on one, this one is a gel sort of one, and the stick-on one you can use while you're out and about because it's quite discreet. You can stick it onto your clothing. Recommended to have it between a piece of clothing so it's not directly on your skin. And also beware if you have any medical conditions like diabetes that can cause a problem as well. And of course you can use the traditional hot water bottle and the wheat packs that you can warm up in the microwave as well. Having a couple of them at a time can sometimes be useful as well if you also get cold around the hips as well as on the belly. And then warm socks and warm products in general to keep you warm, or a blanket even. And now I've got a TENS machine. So this is a mini TENS machine, and I tend to use 2 at a time if I can. One does the job, but it can be good to have one on each side of your abdomen. And it's got a little machine that you put the battery in, and you use the pads, so it just has press studs to click it on the pads. Removing the plastic strip, you get the sticky part that sticks onto your body, and it goes for about 20 minutes and then stops by itself. So you can turn it on again. Always if you need to turn it off, there is the button to turn it off as well. And there's the refill pads. There's the second one, so one on each side of the abdomen. And now I have some natural and organic sanitary products. So for those that can't handle the reusable or want something in between, or when they're on holidays, I've got the organic stick-on sanitary pads. They come in different sizes. So this is the moderate flow, but there's heavy, there's light, there's little liners as well. So the organic contains certified organic cotton, and it also doesn't have the chemicals and bleaches that are often used in standard sanitary pads. And these are the sanitary pads that are reusable and made from organic cloth cotton, Hannah pads, and there's also period pants as well, so they're underpants that have the thicker absorbency. You can wear them alone, or you can have a backup pad or tampon. So these items in general are more environmentally friendly, and they're also healthier for you as well. So I hope you got some good ideas, and yeah, as I mentioned, always remember to seek some advice from a qualified healthcare professional, perhaps both medical and natural therapists, especially when you have an ongoing condition or a very strong condition where it's causing a lot of pain and a lot of discomfort and really interfering with your daily life. In the meantime, I hope some of these alternative sort of measures can help you get through your monthly period. And as you can hear in the background, I've got music which can also be helpful for you during period. It's both anxiolytic and also pain relieving, analgesic. So finding relaxing music, and there are some specific period pain ones, for example on YouTube. Some of them you do need a headset for because they sort of do a left and right brain connection for them to work. And as I mentioned, also doing your breathing exercises and any meditations that can be helpful for period pain. I might do a quick relaxation for you for helping manage your period pain. So I'll get you to just relax and do some nice deep breaths. In through the nose for a count of 4 and hold, and out through the nose for a count of 4 or 6, and breathing in through the nose for a count of 4 and hold, and breathing out through the nose for a count of 4 or 6. Letting the inhalations and exhalations get longer and deeper. Breathing in through the soles of the feet all the way up the body. See the breath going up the body, and then see the breath going down the body and out the feet. And think of the breath going in through the soles of the feet all the way up the body, and then let the breath go down the body and out the feet. Breathing in, allowing oxygen to get to your body. See the breath going to areas of pain. And as you breathe out any negativity or tension, heaviness. Breathe out any pain. And breathing in, seeing the oxygen go into the body, and see the oxygen going to the areas of pain, nourishing it, providing nutrients. And as you breathe out any tension, negativity, heaviness or pain. Breathe in light. Breathe light into the area of pain. See that beautiful light going to that area of pain, tension, spasm. See it clearing out any pain, negativity, disease and illness. And see the light taking out any tension. And seeing it go down the body and out the feet to be neutralized into the earth. And again, breathing in light. See that beautiful light going down the body to the areas of pain, tension, negativity. And see that beautiful light clearing out that energy, clearing out that pain, clearing out the tension. Wrapping it up in love as it goes out the feet and to be neutralized in the earth. Tuning into your reproductive area, the lower pelvic region. Scanning to see if there's any areas that are blocked, tense, diseased. See if there's any psychic sludge, slime, fur, any gunk at all, anything that shouldn't be there. So scanning from the vulva up towards the vagina, scanning up the cervix, which is the neck of the womb, scanning the uterus, the whole lot of the uterus, including the endometrium, which is the lining, and the muscle of the uterus, checking inside to see if there's anything that shouldn't be there, and scanning the fallopian tubes, which are the tubes that go from the uterus towards the ovaries, and then finally scanning the ovaries, checking if there's anything that shouldn't be there, cleansing it and healing it. Any areas that aren't right, washing it away, brushing it away, neutralizing it with a colour, or doing whatever your intuition says can be helpful. Scanning through your reproductive system again, doing what you need to remove anything that shouldn't be there. Any psychic slime, sludge, dirt, disease, build up, anything that shouldn't be there, using your intuition to wash it away, brush it away, clean it away, using whatever tools you are given. Whatever tools come to mind, use them. And feeling your reproductive organs with a colour or colours. What colour does the vulva need, the vagina? What colour does the cervix need? And the uterus. All the way through the uterus, sending a beautiful colour or colours that you're being called to do. Reaching the fallopian tubes and the ovaries, so that your beautiful reproductive organs are full of beautiful, cleansing, healing, regenerating colours that they need at this time. And any excess colour can be used to remove all this dross, impurity, negativity, heaviness, illness, disease, blockage, whatever shouldn't be there. Wash it out. Let it go through the legs, through the soles of the feet and into the earth. Or you can also wrap it in love and send it to the light to not return. So that all is left is this beautiful, gleaming, reproductive organ and system. And also sending love to this area of your body. You don't want any neglect to bring on any illnesses that you don't need, any pain. So sending love to your vulva, vagina, cervix, uterus, fallopian tubes and ovaries. And also sending love to yourself, the whole body. And then drawing attention back to your breath, taking nice deep breaths in through the nose, so count of 4, and hold, and out through the nose, so count of 4 or 6, and breathing in again, and breathing out, breathing in the positivity, love, acceptance, femininity, breathing out anything that's negative, heavy, breathing out any guilt, shame, trauma, breathing in only positive. And thank you for joining me today. And I hope you get some relief. Bye.